There are a lot of undecided voters still in Iowa, at least according to the polls. So with that, we bring in Doug Wagner, Cedar Rapids talk radio host. Pick up where Ellison left off, Doug. Do Iowa caucus goers ding Warren, Sanders, Klobuchar, Bennett for not being there these next couple of weeks?
You know, I don't think they do. First of all, thanks for having me on the program again, Leland. I don't think that they do because everybody understands it's a constitutional duty. I mean, they're physically required to be there in the first place. The one thing that's interesting is you had the Des Moines Register, Mediacom, CNN poll that came out before the last debate in Iowa. And the only other poll since then is the Monmouth poll. And it's switched over in the last 2 months. It's gone up from 28% people who were firm on their first choice to 43%. So they're starting to get to that point. One of the things that's unique about the Iowa caucuses is that you have to have a minimum of 15% support in order to make each successive round. So it's really critical that if you are not a first choice, that at least you're somebody's second choice.
Yeah, there's a lot of discussion in terms of how this works with the undecideds. Talk about how John Kerry was able to pull things out, and also Barack Obama for their big upsets. We look now to the New York Times for their reporting on this. Iowans famously indecisive worry 2020 race is a, quote, mess. Uncertainty verging on anxiety and even panic for some Iowa Democrats reflects the responsibility they feel as they seek a nominee who can beat the president in the general election. Is there this divide among Iowa Democrats between who they might like versus who they think can beat President Trump?
I think there is. What's interesting is this same Monmouth poll I was talking about a little bit earlier. They had a number of issues that they rotated through the poll. And the top 4 issues that they had were health care, climate change, foreign affairs, and last in this, the only 4 of them that had double digits and at 10% was somebody who could beat Donald Trump. So it's in the top 4, but it's still well down the line at this point. And really, you only have 4 of the top candidates that are polling above 15% at this point. That's Biden, Sanders, Warren, and Pete Buttigieg. Amy Klobuchar is bringing up the back, and she's the only one really that has picked up a lot of momentum. In addition with Joe Biden here, since it looks like the battle between Sanders and Warren at this point.
Doug, we don't know whether it's the weather or whether it's just the connection from Cedar Rapids, but we're getting a little bit of breakup there on your shot. Appreciate your expertise. As Doug noted, it is Iowa caucus season. It already is snowing with wind chills near 0 out there as people campaign. We'll check back in with Doug in the coming weeks.